Now question is, here I into 4 plus 3I is given upon 1 minus I is given, and we have to write this in the form of A plus BI, and so write values of A and B. So here complex number upon complex number is given. So this is question of division of two complex number. So first here open this bracket, 4 into I plus 3I into I, 3I square upon 1 minus I. Now I square we can write minus 1, so we can simplify that. But as we want in the form of A plus BI, how we can write? Because there is I in denominator, so we have to remove this from denominator. Only constants is okay if 2, 3, 4 is there. So how we can remove? So that means how we can divide one complex number by another complex number. So method is find the conjugate of denominator, not numerator. Find the conjugate of denominator. So 1 minus I is given here. So what is conjugate of that? 1 plus I. So multiply and divide by that conjugate. Multiply and divide by conjugate of this. Now why we want conjugate? Let us see that. First simplify this. 4I plus 3 into I square. I square is minus 1. Now this is A minus B into A plus B. If you want, first write together 1 minus I into 1 plus I. Okay. Now this we can write in bracket into this 1 plus I. Okay. So now let us see why we want conjugate of this. First let us simplify this. A minus B into A plus B is what? A square minus B square. So here A square, that means 1 square, minus B square, that is I square. Now I square is what? I square is minus 1. So now this will become number without I, which we want. We don't want I in denominator. So when we multiply and divide by conjugate of this, we get I square, which we write minus 1, and there is no I. Okay. So now simplify this. 4I plus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3 into 1 plus I. Now we know how to multiply two complex number. So multiply this. 4I into 1 is 4I. 4I into I, that is what? 4I square. Next, minus 3 into 1 is what? Minus 3. Then minus 3 into I is minus 3I. Upon 1 square is 1. Minus I square is what? Minus 1. Okay. So now simplify this. 4I plus 4I square. I square is what? Minus 1. Okay. Minus 3. And this is minus 3I. Upon 1 minus of minus is what? Plus 1. 1 plus 1 we can write directly 2 also. Now simplify this. Write without I part together first. So 4 into minus 1, minus 4, and this is minus 3, which is our real part without I. Write first. Now I part write together. So 4I minus this 3I. Okay. Upon 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. So now there is no I here. So that's why we multiply and divide by conjugate. Now minus 4 and minus 3 minus 7. 4I minus 3I is I upon 2. Now write base separately. Minus 7 upon 2 plus I upon 2, or we can write 1 by 2 into I, that is same I upon 2. So comparing with A plus BI, A is what? Minus 7 upon 2, B is what? 1 upon 2. Okay, so this question is over.